What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Limitsbreak, and today we're going to be going over how I get cards ready to submit for grading to PSA. Now, PSA currently has a special running for the month of April. Non-sports cards, $13.99 a pop, bulk submission, 20 card minimum. So I've got 23 cards here today that we're going to be getting ready to submit and then do a reveal on when I get them back. But that's not all. I'm also going to tell you how you could possibly win one of these slabs when they do get back from being graded, so make sure you stick around to find out. So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously vet your cards, especially if you have a lot of them. Narrow it down to the 20 cards that you want to submit, the ones that are most important to you or you think can hit a 10, and then go from there. So today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Pokemon cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 metal cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 One Piece cards. Now keep in mind, PSA does have their own step-by-step process that you can follow on their website. That'll be linked down below, and anything that I use in the video for my process will also be in the links down below. And if I forget anything, just let me know. Now the next step is obviously to make sure that they're all in penny sleeves or Mylar. In my particular case, I have a lot of cards that I submit that are still in the plastic, and I just notate on the order that it is okay for them to remove them from the plastic. They have my permission. Now the next step would obviously be for us to get them into grading sleeves, but before we do that, a little tip that I picked up from watching somebody else's video is we're going to use some sticky notes. Now I'm going to take 12 sticky notes, I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to number them 1 through 23, and we're going to label each card according to the order in which it is submitted. Now obviously make sure you're writing on the correct part of the sticky note so that when you stick it on the back to use as a tug, that the number is showing to the front. Now the idea behind this is that you are helping identify the card, and you're also making the person working on your card's life much easier, which hopefully will help you get a better grade. That's kind of the rule of thumb that most people will tell you. Now before we continue forward, the next thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that either you manually input all your cards on PSA via the desktop, or you use their app with a new feature that's still in beta technically, and you scan your cards and input them into the submission, because we want to label each card in the order it is in on the submission. That is important, or else there's no point in numbering them, right? Now disclaimer, make sure that you double check that it is matching you with the right version of your card. It does give you some different options here. This one is correct, but sometimes it can be a little off. Don't have too much faith in the system, okay? Now once we have all of our cards in graded sleeves and not rigid top loaders, do not use rigid top loaders, and they're numbered and they're in the system, we shall proceed to checkout. Now technically, once you finalize your submission, whether it's through the app or the desktop, they're going to email you some paperwork you need to print out. 8 sheets of paper, 1 is a customer copy that you keep, 1 is a barcode that you slap on the side of the box, and the rest of the papers are 2 PSA copies that get submitted with your order. On the first page of the first copy, it says for you to put how many items and how many orders are in the box. However, it seems that they now put the quantity on there for you. Just for safekeeping, I would say write in yourself at the top of the page how many cards and how many orders are in the box. In my case, 1 order, 23 cards. Next thing we're going to do is use a 6 cubed box. This is the smallest box I have. I would recommend using an even smaller box if possible. For the next step, I've cut up some cardboard that is the same size as our grading sleeves, and we're going to secure them like this. Like you're building an ice cream sandwich, Neapolitan, you know? We got our strawberry, our vanilla, and I think these are kind of like chocolate. Secure them with some rubber bands. Once you have them nice and secured with some rubber bands, we're going to pack them into our box. And if the box is a little bit bigger, then obviously make sure you use some packing material, make it nice and taut, not too tight. Don't apply a ton of pressure where it's about to explode the moment you open it, but just so that it does not move around. Of course, don't forget your submission. Now, obviously, PSA suggests that you use security tape. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna tape the shit out of it. Of course, don't forget to put your barcode on the side of the box. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is head over to pirateship.com and get yourself a shipping label. I went with Priority because I'm here in California. It's only an extra $1 and it gets it there a day sooner. The less time spent traveling, the safer your package. And there you have it, a 23 card submission, safely secured in a 6-cube box with Priority shipping, ready to get submitted to be graded. So now that we've gone through my process a little bit, I think it's safe to say that I probably don't deviate much from what most people do. There might be better ways of doing things out there. There's tons of other videos on YouTube of people sending stuff to PSA. So this is by no means a definitive way to do things, just simply what I do. And even I have learned some stuff from other people. So if you have any questions or I overlooked any part of the process and you want me to elaborate more on it, you can comment down below and I have no problem going into more detail. I just didn't want to end up making like a 30-minute video of a whole lot of nothing. But let's talk about the giveaway, because this is the part that's going to be interesting. If you made it this far into the video, I'm going to give away one of these slabs to somebody when it comes back. We're going to open it on the channel, just like I've done before in the past. This is going to be the first time that I've done it in a while. So this is how it's going to work. Listen carefully. We are going to play a game. Bet the over or the under on 10 PSA 10 cards. And if you are correct and you get picked by Comment Picker, when I go to open this submission up, when it comes back in 2 months or so, then you will win a PSA 10 slab. But you have to be right. I'm keeping receipts. I'm comment picking before I release the video, so you can't go back and edit. Place your bet now. And if you get picked and you are correct, then you win a slab. If not, next person up. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a stressful video to do because I want to just have fun and wing it without sounding like a jackass. See you guys soon. Peace.